Alright, so I'm gonna do some narration, my role in the backyard. Recently due to COVID, I got some mats and I'm here training with my teammate. I'm trying to go for the pass. I almost give up my back. Now I go for like a north-south pass and my opponent has really large legs. He's trying to go for a reverse triangle here, but he doesn't have the right angle. And I push off the knee and come in side control. I always try to put my knee on belly with him. I get to in scramble. He has very long legs, so even in side control he's really strong. He can still squeeze a triangle on me or do some great guard recovery, so I have to be aware of that. Also he's really good, at least for a white belt or both white belts, at leg locking. Here you can see the lack of my straight ankle lock defense and I have to tap. He likes to play from bottom, so I stand up, get a little bit of my air back. I think we'll be going at it again. I try to do some Kimura, flying Kimura roll. Doesn't work out, so I end up in a bottom mount. Trying to frame the hips here, get a knee back to my leg so I can go for an easy escape, either back to half guard or to full guard. I think I managed to grab the leg area, switch immediately back and go for an underhook. Got a deep underhook here. I want to come up, yes, I come up and go for the back. He defends by switching his hips. Here he traps my leg. I give up my back, but I don't want to give him the heel hook. So he can come up on the back here. He doesn't. I roll over and go for a leg lock myself. I'm not the best leg locker, so I don't know. I'm still figuring out this game. What I do try to do sometimes is go for a back take. In this case it fails. He's going for an in heel hook and I can clear the knee line. Now he's back on the heel hook. And I was actually on this heel hook pretty deep. But because I'm not that confident, I didn't go for the heel hook. Right here he's telling me like it's pretty tight, so you should have kept going. So for next time, of course I won't wrap anybody's knee, but I'm trying to put a little bit more pressure in it. I asked him to show me like where he would put his legs and where the pressure should come from. He does that, but I can tell it isn't that tight, so I have to be drilling that a lot more. It's a big part of the no-gi game. At our gym we mostly train in the gi, but it's good to also know the no-gi attacks, even though we're still white belts. We like to train all the aspects. We don't ignore 50% of the human body. So this is just some of the details he was showing me. We try to, if we have time, like we usually take 2 or 3 hours to do rolls after the drilling and the warming up. Normally we just do some light sparring, like flow drilling, and then we do some techniques. We did some reverse de la hiva and some guillotine, so I'll be trying to go for that in these rolls. And because he's a leg locker, or at least he likes to shoot in for the legs, I like to pick his brain about different positions, and I try to engage the legs as well so I can learn from him. Okay, standing up, back again. He's going for sticky hooks. I try to avoid it. I circle. I push away the knee, get to side control. He gets a good frame, and I'm not good in balance. Look at his long legs, here he goes all the way around. Gets his knee in. I try to pass again. And here he managed to sweep me and go back in for the legs. But actually I think I got his leg first this time. Yeah, now I go for a toe hold and he has to tap. That's the only thing I think I can tap people out with, either a straight ankle lock or a toe hold. Ankle locks, heel hooks I haven't been able to hit much yet. I go for an arm drag here, heavy on the hips, but he wants to come under. Now I come under his hips, but I don't transition right away. Because he has these long legs, you can easily take my leg again, and this is something I really need to be careful for when I'm going for a back attack with him. Instead of taking my knee and putting him in his knee, I have to take my ankle, because otherwise it will just catch the leg. Also, I was really slow here at transitioning to full back control, getting my hooks in, so I definitely need to be a lot faster if I want to do this. Here I'm trying to get my knee free, and I do. He still gets some sticky control, going for a knee slide. That was one of the passes I want to use more, so I was trying to get it here, get some upper body control, push with the hips, and secure the pass. We go, well, out of bounds I don't want to say, but we go to the side of the mat, which is 9 square meters. Someone decides to join us in the garden. It was a nice day with a lot of sun, so a lot of people joined in, and you can see his roll. Anyway, bump with the feet and the hand, and I'm a little surprised. I go for this pass sometimes. If it doesn't work out, I just back out because it exposes. Ooh. He's going for, oh, we did that as well, the flying triangle. Going for a fake guillotine. I enter the legs, here I have a De La Riva, hook in. I think I'll be going for a strange kind of foot lock here, like a De La Riva in to use the control, and then the other foot goes to the hip, and I set in for a straight foot lock. We talked about this later actually. If I pressed my foot into his hip, I could actually get a tap, but here he catches my heel and immediate tap. As you can see, lots to learn from the heel game still. On the round, I think I can let him go on top now. We're just still chatting about the weird position. Told me like put the foot on the hip to extend for more pressure. So I'm showing him here that I had like the weird De La Riva hook in, and I was like, okay. And now I can see actually watching it back that yeah, he taps. Yeah, I could have got it. Just a minor detail. So next time I'm trying to put it to the test again. Let's see if I can, instead of with the De La Riva, I like to spin under for a barabolo. Instead of that, just try to go for the leg lock now. Okay, yeah, I'm letting him go on top here. That's not really common. Going for an arm drag. I wanted to go for the like a Gordon Ryan type of setup I practiced with someone else. In the end, I go for a nice little half guard sweep. I either try to go for the back take by coming up on my knees, and here he tries to put in a guillotine grip, so I switch back to the other hip. We go out of bounds, and that was basically the end of the round. I believe we did like 3 rounds of 7 or 8 minutes, and in between we did some exchanging of techniques like you see us doing in this video as well. So I had a great time. It was a good roll. We learned a lot from analyzing this again. I need to bring my hips in When I'm on side control, when I go to the back, I immediately have to go for the back take, or at least get my foot inside of his kneecap to get some better control. Otherwise, you will go to the to a leg lock, and he can force my knee line past his knee line, and then I completely lose the back take. So I need to work on that as well. Thanks for watching, and until next time.